Welcome back to the Sweet Spot. I'm Dr. Sweet. I'm your host for Slow Down Sunday. All week, we've been talking about the power of gratitude, finding ways to explore gratitude in action, in identity, in purpose, in self-care, in learning how to trust the moment and the process. Gratitude has infused us all week. And we find ourselves today in Slow Down Sunday mode, where we're being challenged now to find a way to rest, to let the relentlessness of life not overwhelm us. It's so easy to lose sight of the things that anchor us when we're so busy all the time. And that's why we call Sunday Slow Down Sunday. So with that in mind, I want to offer you one of the most simple and reassuring ways in which you can rest, rejuvenate, and recover. And that's by spending time in gratitude, practicing gratitude. Yes, because gratitude, as we've learned this week, has transformative power. It can transform things. It can change things. One of the most amazing things we learned this week was that if we start practicing gratitude on a regular basis, on any consistent basis, we will see things change right in front of us. Remember the quote that we started with on Monday? Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Remember that quote? The one that talked about gratitude being able to turn what we have into enough and more, turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, transform confusion into clarity. It can turn a simple meal into a feast. Gratitude can take a house and transform it into a home. It can even take a stranger and turn him or her into a friend. Wow. That's the transformative power of gratitude. And it's all occurring in our mind when we practice it. Now, let me be clear. There's a tendency to think that gratitude is about just being positive all the time. That's not what I'm talking about today. In this week of thanks and giving, where we may have lost people that we love, or we may be feeling alone, or whatever stresses we're going through, we would do well to remember that gratitude is not about erasing the challenges that we're facing. It's about reframing them. That's what gratitude does. It reframes the reality that our mind is seeing. It gives us another way of perceiving things. It doesn't deny the hard moments. It just helps us see the light that is still shining through a dark moment, perhaps. So that's something to pause and reflect on, that gratitude is like a light that shines a path for us. And as you reflect on this week of thanks and giving, every spiritual tradition incorporates gratitude. In Christianity, we're always reminded to give thanks in all circumstances. We recognize that the power of gratitude is seen in the grace that's afforded us through the love and sacrifice of our God and the Lord Jesus Christ. In Judaism, gratitude, it forms a part of daily prayers, a way of thanking God for the gift of life itself. And in Islam, there is a quote from the Quran that says, "If you're grateful, I will surely increase you in favor," letting us know that when we practice gratitude, it not only helps us in a singular way, but it can be multiplied. It's not just about saying thank you. It's a way of drawing more abundance into our thinking and more blessings into our life. Think about that for a moment. What if the simple act of gratitude, pausing to notice and appreciate what's good, could expand the good in our lives? That's amazing. And it's free. You don't have to pay for this. This is just a willingness, an openness to wanting to be more grateful and practicing it. Wow. So today, on Slow Down Sunday, I'm asking you to take a step forward with me. To start with something small. Maybe it's gratitude for the breath in your lungs. Maybe it's the support that you've been getting from a loved one. Maybe the strength that you get from just being connected to things you love during the day. Just begin noticing where the magic of gratitude is actually working in your life. And start thinking of ways in which you can practice gratitude. Maybe you're grieving. I know I just lost my dad a few years ago and I'm still grieving. I'm learning that gratitude might be the one bridge that I can cross, that I can remember all that he did for me and all that he was for me. So I'm not denying my pain. Gratitude is not about that. It's not about denying the pain. It's about finding glimmers of light in the middle of it. I'm reminded of a saying in the Jewish tradition: whoever saves one life saves the world entire. Gratitude in times of loss can be as simple as honoring the love we shared and recognizing its impact and carrying this love with a degree of thankfulness in the memories that we often spend time with. Think about that. If you're overwhelmed and you're anxious, remember this. Even when life feels heavy, the act of giving thanks, the act of being grateful for whatever you have in the moment is enough. It's not about having the answer. It's not about having all the answers. It's about trusting that gratitude will help guide you forward. It's a way of letting go of needing to control and have it your way or only go the way you would like it to go. It's about acceptance, not passively saying I'm going to let anything happen to me, but accepting what's in front of me, and then whatever action I need to take will come out of this realistic acceptance of what is. So today, if you feel moved by what you're hearing, I want you to share gratitude first with you and your divine maker, the mystery that we call God. I'd like you to also think about who you might want to talk to that's next to you or that you haven't spoken to in a while, that you can share some appreciation with, some thank yous with. Maybe it's a text. You don't have to always talk to somebody. That would be ideal. But maybe text someone. Share that gratitude, amplify it, and recognize that it's more than a practice, and see how it comes back to you. See how it changes your meal into a feast. See how it changes your confusion into clarity as you let go and you just are grateful. See how it infuses a sense of joy in the middle of your sadness. As you rest, as you let go, as you slow down this Sunday, remember, rest is not just about stopping, it's about renewing. And gratitude is the rest stop where you are fully renewed so you can catch your breath. Remember that even in the hardest times that there's beauty, and find a strength that is always available, has always been available to us. So let gravity take whatever is heavy and give you some hope today. Be kind to yourself. Be compassionate. You're worth it. All right, this is Dr. Sweet. This has been Slow Down Sunday, giving thanks for your time and attention today. Be blessed.